Yo, yo, yo. This is Paradise
No, it's
Podcast.
not. Incorrect.
Yeah, and we are here with Otis, JJ, and Callie, and Waltzy.
And Emder.
It is I, Waltzy, and various spectators such as Imderg and other people. So Otis here was we were
Yeah.
talking, and he actually is being kind enough to retrieve his old motherboard and CPU. So I still haven't asked you what for my use, like, since you said you're just going to help, like, give me these, like, what exactly are they?
Okay. It is. So I know you were having a little bit of a rant when it comes to HP. It was from my old HP desktop.
Oh no.
Oh God. HP.
It's
Thing is,
infected.
HP is just one of those brands. Like, you trust it for basic things like Facebook, and that's it. Like,
You ever check emails? You know, it's like when you go to Best Buy and you're like dealing with that guy that has no fucking clue about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what do you check emails? Do you check emails? Do you check emails? This is the right computer for you. Do you check emails? Do you go on Facebook?
we're gonna play some Overwatch. Like, no, son. I'm looking to record a 10-hour video of Overwatch and stream it on 15 computers at once. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, sir. I am trying to have an internet connection from across the world to, like, people in like 10 different locations, all of them multiple thousands of miles away from me, and I'm trying to be able to have the same latency and CPU processing power to be able to handle streaming their screens as well. Do you understand?
You know what?
I don't think
You know what
anybody
they
does
do?
that.
They give you a fucking store-bought egg for that. That's what they give you. They give you a store-bought.
So based on that, I'm going to assume you do check your emails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody actually streams that many screens at once, but they would probably give you like a cell phone. Just like,
I think what at the most that they do is that if they are streaming with other people, they're like, hey, you give me that stream and I'll put that out and put that in the video and stuff like that. There's this guy called Kraken. He does something kind of like that. He records game video and then if there's something important happening to someone else that's going on, he kind of like breaks off and goes to their screen.
yeah, like, you need a lot of like power for the computer for that. I mean, that's where I can see, like, where that one guy was telling us he had like 250 something like gigs of RAM and like three like 1080 Ti's and like multiple like i9s or something like that. I'm like,
Multiple i9.
yeah, they just came out with the i9.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like you don't have multiple.
I think they are working on motherboards with multiple CPU slots.
Bunch of.
That's going to be some.
That's
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
even consider that.
That's,
That's like for business shit.
that's gonna cost you like fucking mortgage.
No, you guys are cutting out a lot. But I can generally hear.
God damn it!
If you if you want to know what CPU is on that motherboard, go into hashtag tech.
Okay.
I put like a little screenshot on there, and the one that I'm pretty sure is on there is that one that's highlighted.
All right. So I'm just gonna click this. Okay, I'm scrolling down. I'm just gonna see if I can bring this image up here onto OBS, and let's okay. 1 second. So, and what graphics card were you using with that thing, by the way?
It was no dedicated graphics card. It was all on the CPU.
Okay, well that's not good. You want a graphics.
Well, hold on. See, for what I was doing on that computer, this CPU is actually pretty. Because I was way up until like
checking emails.
I wasn't doing like any kind of streaming or recording just because I didn't really do that back in the day. But I was playing games, and I'm pretty damn sure it's a lot more powerful than what you have right now in that laptop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
So
I mean, also free.
your audio cut out a little bit there, but you said it wasn't really good for streaming.
No, well, I mean, I said that I don't know if it's good for streaming because I didn't do streaming with it.
So the processor is the AMD A8 5600K APU.
Mm-hmm.
Now, has like a is that first number is the benchmark, right? The 4325.
Yeah, that's the benchmark, and the next one is its rank. So
So that's like,
it's not.
I mean, it's quite a bit higher than the other processors that were.
If you look up yours, you can try to compare the two.
Now the thing with my processor is it just says it says Intel Pentium uh 3 or 2.16 gigahertz. Can you Google that?
Yeah. Till Pentium 3.16.
No, 2.16. 2.16 gigahertz. So yeah, I mean, you can get some like pretty crazy rigs. Like, I mean, I feel like what people are doing with computers nowadays is absolutely ridiculous. Like, just the fact that there are actually like people that have the capability to run like 10 screens at once on one computer, whereas like back in like the 2000s that was like barely possible without like
Mm-hmm.
even granted it was possible, especially considering that the power needed to run these computers was not as much as it is needed now. So it's just kind of like we kind of went from running games like World of Warcraft on multiple screens to running games like Overwatch and like Crisis and things of that nature on multiple screens with like really intense like graphical designs and well, Overwatch isn't all that intense, but it's definitely really like colorful and like like lit up, like specialized stuff.
Right, right.
So it'll be pretty nice. And where exactly did you get this motherboard?
Uh, this, I mean, when my parents got me, it wasn't my first computer, it was my second one. It was a desktop, and I used that for PC gaming for like the longest time. It's the motherboard from that computer.
And you said this processor has onboard graphics.
It has onboard graphics, so it all goes through the CPU. Now you can put on a graphics card if you wanted to. Now you can't put on like a 1080 on there just because um, the kind of motherboard because it's not very new or modern.
Well,
It can only go up to.
would it be necessary to put a graphics card on there?
I think uh, you probably wouldn't want to get a graphics card for this motherboard. If you wanted to get a graphics card, you'd want to get it for your new motherboard.
Nice. So
So I think with it by itself, it'd be a lot better than what you're using right now. And I'm looking at your CPU, which I'm pretty sure is the Intel Pentium T3400 at 2.16 gigahertz. It's ranked at almost 1800. Its rank.
yeah, so this is almost like twice the rank of actually is it's higher than twice the rank of what I have now.
Yeah, it's got
So-
about a fourth of the pass mark value.
So remember this, guys. If you're seeing this diagram right here, it says this AMD A8 5600K APU is $112, right? You see how much higher ranking that is compared to this laptop that I have. I spent $400 on this HP laptop, and I don't have the power to stream old school RuneScape while we're chatting on Discord. I can't even record old school RuneScape because it's so slow. And there's just the difference in ranking. I haven't tested it myself. Neither has Otis apparently, but it is quite probable that I'll be able to at least do a little bit more. So that a person will be able to do at least a little bit more than just pull up graphics and things like that. So if you're looking for good pricey things, there are things with like onboard graphics that are better than the Intel integrated graphics, especially considering that HP sells a lot of Intel parts and Intel products. They sell it for a lot of money, a lot more money than it's worth. So all you would really need to do is dump about the same amount of money in getting the case, getting the the screen, stuff like that, and you could do some pretty good stuff. So I think this is a pretty interesting topic for our first like podcast. It is really nerdy. It's kind of been a bit dry, but so there's another topic we were thinking about talking about, and it's pretty straightforward. Tits or ass?
Okay. All right. Now this is something I can hop onto.
Tits.
Ass?
Final word.
No.
Final
Ass.
answer.
Ass all the way.
No, tits.
Can I ask why? Let's have a professional debate about this. Hold on. Can I ask why?
Well, like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
one, they're squishier and they're fun to
No,
fondle.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
No.
Actually, well,
the
the
ass
second-
is of a tougher meat, so you kind of like.
A tougher meat.
Yeah, it is.
It's of a
Incorrect.
whiter, stringier meat. It's more like that of a vulture's hiney than that of a chicklet's
vulture's
breast.
hind.
What?
I mean,
You're
Boobs are
incorrect,
like
first of all.
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Callie, we need to ask you to do something.
Wait.
You're incorrect.
We need you to compare
You are incorrect.
I need to compare what?
the squishiness levels.
I don't think.
No, but boobs are softer than ass.
Yeah, see? Bam.
Yeah.
Straight from a female. Fuck
the-
you, JJ.
Difference is,
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
if you have a good merry-go-round rear end there, back there, packing the heat.
Round.
Yeah, if you're packing the heat back there, you got the good old trunk. It's kind of like a signification of like a better looking body. Like it looks better in my opinion.
It makes or breaks a hot ass, like a porn star,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say everyone in general because, ladies, I know out there you got those nice personalities, and don't get me wrong, we love that shit. But as far as Mia Khalifa is concerned, and people like her associates, it's very concerning to me and to other people.
I mean, she
You know what I mean?
She would have been better.
All
without
I'm
the-
saying is, all right, I
go
wouldn't
ahead.
fuck a hooker. I wouldn't fuck a hooker if she didn't have a nice ass. That's all I'm saying.
A nice
Also wouldn't
ass.
fuck a hooker.
All I'm
and
saying.
flat chested and just look
I
like
don't care.
You know,
There's
if,
half of that shit from the back. You don't see that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
She
no, you
has some
don't.
nice. She
No,
has a
you
nice
don't.
set of tits.
Listen to
She's
me.
gonna be showing off that
No,
cleavage, and
you
you can
listen
see
to
it.
me.
She'll be showing that off.
You listen to me here, bitch. All right. You no, you don't see that. If you're
Yeah, you do.
no, you don't. You listen to me. Listen to me. When if you are no, if she is okay, all right, super female ass or fuck face down ass up, right?
Face
Right?
down, ass up.
Right?
Like, what kind of positions
Yes.
are we talking about?
What do you mean?
Is she just like bending over and just like, hey, fuck me right in the asshole? Is that what she's doing?
See, you don't see that. You don't. You know. You don't. You know. If you're. You don't see that.
Oh, because most hookers are standing. They're standing.
No!
So you look at their chest.
I mean, like. Oh my god.
Like their #1 product. That's how they sell. Like,
That's
hey,
not
she
what
doesn't
I
have.
mean.
If she doesn't have cleavage, she's not going to be that sought
I
after.
mean,
I'm just saying.
just tell her to say, hey, do me a favor, turn the fuck around. And she turns around and you're like, oh! That's gross! I'm moving on to the next lockdown. I'm gonna have a little bit of Celicia instead. That's
yeah,
all I'm saying.
a little
No,
bit of
fuck
that.
off,
you know.
Walter. You're not a part of this conversation.
Hey, you know, shut the fuck
Hold
up.
on. Let me ask JJ a question. Have you ever tried to fuck a box?
What?
Because that's what you're gonna get if she doesn't have tits.
I mean, that's
Oh,
what it's gonna feel like if
it's-
she doesn't have an ass, though.
Yeah.
No, because
Which
if
is
she
what-
doesn't have an ass, but she has tits, then she has something to grab onto.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. Incorrect. Fucking end this shit already. I'm pissed.
Oh my god.
So
I'm mad.
I think
Fuck Otis. Let's another day. Fuck Otis. Everybody that watches this video, let's get in the comments. Fuck Otis.
Yeah.
What about
Fuck me.
Dick though?
What
No,
about
we're
Dick?
yeah. We're
Yeah.
about
No one
Dick.
likes Dick.
Dick's
Come on,
gross. Yeah,
Kelly.
no one likes
I like
dick.
Me?
We're men. We don't talk about penis.
But what if you're gay?
And then
Well,
you
we're
still don't
not.
like penis.
We're not, unless you're, Otis over here.
No one likes penis.
Except for Otis.
Penis.
Oh! Ow! I just hit myself. Sorry, guys. I just hit myself.
dang, bro.
Okay.
Are
Anyways.
you?
Like,
you
I
standing?
don't even know what to like. Okay, if they're like, if the
Oh
person
my
obviously
God,
has a
it's
decent
you.
hygiene.
Just be quiet.
Yeah.
Could you do that for me? Could you just shut up? Could you just
No.
quit talking?
Just
Can you
because
just shut your face?
valid and your
Your
opinion is
point is
wrong.
invalid! What do you mean my point is invalid? What do you mean my point is invalid? It's more valid than your... What do you mean
Oh.
my point isn't valid?
Oh, look at this dude.
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. Yo,
I'm going to...
hold on a sec. Hold on.
What?
I edited
What?
the text on the on OBS and it lagged out the audio and it just was like I just started for like 30 seconds.
Thank JJ for that one.
Fuck you. That was your fault. You're the one who
I hadn't
pissed me
triggered
off.
him.
You pissed me off. You
I
pissed me off.
triggered you.
I hate you. I hope you die in a fucking blue fire.
A blue fire. Specifically a blue fire.
Does a blue fire hurt more?
Probably wouldn't last as
Hotter. You're hotter.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, that's fucking gay. Hold on.
Wow. I take that back.
Also, look at the video. I just put.
You cut out there.
We're gonna talk about this later in the next podcast.
Oh,
We're
I
talking about
bet.
my podcast and happy hour
Why are we talking about it again? I thought
because you're wrong
I thought you were already done with it.
and full of shit.
He's just salty.
Full of shit. Full of
So-
full of-
So, Callie, what is your opinion of the male genitalia? What makes you like it?
It 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 can do good things.
What's
There you go, everyone. Your scientific answer straight from Cali.
I mean,
I have my head.
it can.
I
If
mean,
you-
like, I didn't.
It can do great things.
It depends, but like, it depends usually. But
Okay, what
like,
does it depend on? What are the dependent
it
factors?
depends on the dude that is wielding it.
That dude that is wielding it. Okay, so let's say he had like an immaculate one, right? So what would make it bad if he just had the best one that you've ever seen?
He came after 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds? Okay. So if he can't wield it for that time in 30 seconds, dang.
Yeah, if you can't wield it for more than 30 seconds, it's pretty useless.
I think a lot of people expect their first time to be like really long.
Yeah, it's true.
Mine was.
Well, I'm glad, but
Mine was only because like it was like things didn't go very, very smoothly. That's like the only reason why it was long.
it was what?
I mean,
I can't hear over Jay yelling.
I mean, like when I had my first time, I was really confused and like, cause like I was over at his place, right? And he had his sister coming home at like in like an hour or something, and so like we were rushing kinda, and the problem was that like he couldn't fit inside.
Oh, this is a big stinky McPoop.
So like we tried in like several different positions, right? And then like it wouldn't fit. And his sister was coming home, so we were like we just gave up and then like he just took me home and that was it.
So has that been the end of your experience?
No, like we tried again like a different time. Like I think like the first time I was too nervous and so like I was tense.
Mm,
And we also didn't have like enough time to like properly
rushed.
do all the foreplay and everything. Yeah. I mean the second time we tried it worked. So
Huh.
Well, there you go. So, okay.
So you would say size does matter, right? So that if I have a bigger dick than Otis and Jay combined, that I'm definitely more of a man
You're
than
just
them.
a superior male.
Yeah, I'm just more
Why are we
intelligent.
talking nails?
I mean like even if you have like a tiny penis, you can still use like your fingers or like there are other ways to go around it.
Interesting.
Want to talk about superior males? Not Otis.
Look at this dude.
Being wrong.
Just a bag full of stale McDonald's
You're the
fries.
reason I regret putting my headphones on again.
You
Just
taste terrible.
no. Yeah,
And you know,
the
you know what they do? You know what they do to stale McDonald's fries?
You didn't let
They
me see
throw
mine.
them away.
You didn't. No. No.
They ban them.
All right. Well, the audio was cutting out that last like 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this here. I go in ahead and put the words "the embarrassing conversations" next to Paradise Podcasts on the podcast picture, and I think the video was
Fuck
about.
this shit. You know what? No, listen to me. I'm done. I'm exiting the room.
All right,
I'm done.
all right.
Bye.
Yeah, we're gonna exit the room with him, and hope you enjoyed the weird conversation and the lots of audio bugs. Hopefully someone else
You
can.
heard us? You hear folks stream straight from a potato.
Yeah, straight from potato, man. And hopefully I won't have a potato soon enough, but it'll probably take about 5 months. But you know, it's okay. We'll get it all figured out someday when we're all having good times.
Big old orgy.
Oh,
Yeah, with
Oh,
flat asses, flat tits, and
we'll just have no tits and no asses.
yeah, neither.
That's
Just
We'll all just go around. We'll just fuck boxes.
Hey, yo, guys, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about shit. That I'm something.
but yeah, that's that.